A chill setting at the box office. Movie man Erik Childress, the founder of the Movie Madness podcast, is on the scene for us. Erik, what can you tell us about one of the worst Novembers at the box office?
That's right, Angie. Pandemic year of 2020 notwithstanding, this was the worst November weekend since 1996. Now You See Me, Now You Don't led the way with 21 million, but was also the lowest opening weekend of that series. The new adaptation of The Running Man got mixed reviews and stumbled out of the gate with just 16 million. And then Predator Badlands, which some thought was breathing fresh life into the series, saw that it clearly has a ceiling with fans as it fell 67% down to under 13 million. And there's now a real chance that it might miss out on even reaching 100 million, even if it will also be the highest grossing Predator film ever. And we know that there are some heavy hitters coming up, but I think there was hope that these three films would have been a little amuse-bouche before the Thanksgiving and Christmas meals that theaters are about to be served.
Well, Wicked fans are getting ready to feast on Wicked for Good. Here's a clip of that movie.
There's a house, and it's flying through the sky. I'm off to see the wizard.
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West, so I have proof that she's dead.
You've seen the film. What are your thoughts? Will it be a Thanksgiving feast?
Well, I think this is barely a snack, Angie, but before I disappoint anyone, Wicked for Good, or Act 2 of Wicked, concludes the cinematic journey that began last year that made over $474 million domestic and $758 million worldwide, the 26th highest grossing film of all time. Will this chapter be a hit? Of course it will. Will it be as big a hit? My guess is no. Now, I checked with some friends of mine who had seen the Broadway show, and they all agreed that it peaks with Defying Gravity, and the second act does not live up to the first. Now, that is putting it lightly, and I say that as someone who went in cold to Wicked and enjoyed last year's film. Good songs, some strong set pieces, and a couple of incredible lead performances. All of that is muted in For Good, which takes all that goodwill and the build-up for a strong showdown against the wizard and connecting the dots to the Oz story we all know. Instead, there's more focus on who Jonathan Bailey's Fiyero is going to end up with, more than the rebellion against the fake ruler. Now, all but two of the songs are easy to tune out on, and I cannot stress just how clumsily and at times horribly and even laughably we catch up to Dorothy's role in all of this. John Chu seems to forget that he is doing a movie and not theater, reducing a big moment to shadow puppet stage tricks. Ultimately, it becomes clear that there was not enough material here for a two-part, 4.5-hour presentation. Maybe true fans will or already have forgiven its flaws, but they are fresh in my mind, and this ranks as a big disappointment.
Thankfully, there are more major movies to catch around the holiday. What can you tell us?
Well, the big one is going to be Zootopia 2, the sequel to Disney's billion-dollar hit from 2016. And I've been saying that between this, Wicked, and the upcoming Avatar, we're talking possibly a combined $3 billion at the global box office. Families are likely to flock to this, and I expect it to outgross the original. Also, it's not everywhere, but Netflix is putting Rian Johnson's new Knives Out film, Wake Up Dead Man, into theaters before it hits the streaming platform on December 12th. However you see it, just see it. I think these films keep getting better, and this is no exception. Less so is the afterlife romantic comedy Eternity with Miles Teller and Elizabeth Olsen. This film didn't work for me and felt even closer to the film Clue than Knives Out did, given that by the end of the film it basically just gives you 3 different endings to choose from and how it solves its romantic triangle. Finally, in limited release is Chloe Zhao's Hamnet, which is about the relationship between Shakespeare and his wife Anne and how a tragedy in their lives led to the creation of one of the greatest plays ever. I think Jessie Buckley is in line to win the Best Actress Oscar, and you may not see a more emotional climax all year than the conclusion of this film. It's going to be a major awards player.
Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.